Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Facial recognition can look promising on paper, but the real risks show up when consent, audits, and accountability are missing. In the next part, we'll break down the safeguards investors should demand and how to invest in identity tech more safely. Stay tuned for part 2. Facial recognition turns a face into a numeric pattern, then compares it to other patterns to verify who someone is or to identify them in a crowd. It's spreading because it's convenient, it can lower fraud, and it fits into phones, doors, airports, and checkout lanes. But in 2026, the bigger story isn't speed or accuracy. It's risk. When a company sells or deploys facial recognition without clear rules, it invites lawsuits, lost contracts, and sudden reputational damage. Ethics isn't just a moral debate anymore, it's a business issue that can hit revenue fast. This video gives you a simple checklist for spotting unsafe facial recognition companies, plus safer ways to invest in identity tech without betting on mass surveillance. Why facial recognition without ethical safeguards is a risky investment in 2026. Facial recognition can look like a strong growth theme until you price in what happens when things go wrong. And with weak safeguards, things go wrong in public, with receipts. The core problem is this: a face isn't a password you can change. If a face template is collected without consent, stored too long, shared widely, or used for surprise purposes, the blowback is hard to contain. Investors end up holding companies that must rebuild products, rewrite contracts, and defend choices that customers never agreed to. Unprotected facial recognition also carries headline risk. One bad incident can pull partners into the mess, even if the partner only used the tool in a small pilot. That can shrink a pipeline overnight. There's also a cost issue. Strong compliance teams, privacy engineering, audits, and customer support for disputes are not cheap. A vendor that skips safeguards often has to pay later, in a rush, under pressure, while competitors sell the safer version. Regulatory and legal risk is rising fast. Rules around privacy, biometrics, and consumer protection keep tightening in more places. Even where laws are still uneven, regulators are paying closer attention to consent, data retention, and whether people were misled about what the system does. That changes the revenue picture. Sales cycles get longer because buyers demand proof, not promises. Contracts include tougher terms, like audit rights and strict deletion timelines. Products get delayed by required reviews, impact checks, or security demands. Fines and settlements can erase a year of profit, and legal spend rarely stops at one case. Lawsuits also tend to stack. One claim about lack of consent can turn into claims about unfair practices, poor notice, weak security, or discriminatory outcomes. On top of that, public sector use is under more scrutiny. If a company's growth plan depends on police use or broad public space scanning, it faces a higher chance of bans, hard limits, or sudden policy reversals that cancel deals already in motion. Facial recognition can look promising on paper, but the real risks show up when consent, audits, and accountability are missing. In the next part, we'll break down the safeguards investors should demand and how to invest in identity tech more safely. Stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.